Hello, welcome to TMD Motorhomes here in Withal. Hopefully if you've bought a new motorhome from us and you're looking at this instruction video, you're probably having trouble with your Truma heating system. This is just a quick video to try and get you back on the road and hopefully get you nice and warm, or at least nice and clean. Truma control panel, this square box which is probably about 4 inches by 4 inches. Good idea to have your 12-volt panel turned on, because on a lot of motorhomes this will spark up the Truma box. We have two main buttons. We have a little arrow button there which is a back button, and we have a circular dial here which we can twist around. So if I just push in the circular button, and I should get a series of icons at the top and a line. If I have nothing above the line, my heating and my hot water is doing absolutely nothing at all. So I've got 7 icons, of which one will be flashing. So if I go to the first flashing icon, that is the heating of my motorhome. If I twist the circular dial around, I can change the flashing icon. So the second one there is the heating of the hot water. The third icon is my gas or electric, how I want to heat the water or heat the van. And the last one on the top row, it's a fan, and that's the speed of the air blown around the motorhome. Coming down to the bottom, the first clock one on the bottom left there, that is a program set that we can do. The other clock is how I set the clock time on the display, and the spanner, so I can change my temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit, or a 12-hour clock to a 24-hour clock, etc. So if I turn the circular knob around to the first flashing icon and I push in the circular knob, it should display off. If I twist it clockwise, I can change the temperature setting, and for this demonstration purpose we'll do 22 degrees. And like a typical man, I have to be told twice, so I have to be prodded to go into action. Above my line now, I've got a little flame here which is saying that I'm heating the van. A gas canister, so I'm heating the van with my gas. And a fan there, so I'm gently blowing the hot air around the van. If I'm off site, so if I'm on a site and I want to use electric instead of gas, if I just wake up the system to get my icons, twist the circular knob to the gas and electric one, which is now flashing, push it in and twist again to a clockwise motion until it says EL2, and again push it in. We can now see this icon here has changed. This demonstration vehicle hasn't been set up on electric, so straight away I've got a warning up here, and this is telling me that although I'm asking it to do electric, I'm not connected, it can't do it. It's gave me a triangle and a warning fault. So to rectify that fault, if I push it in to get the icons, go back to my gas or electric, twist it anti-clockwise to gas, push it in, and fingers crossed in a few seconds my triangle should disappear, which it has done. So my first icon is the heating of the motorhome. To turn it off, press off, and you must always remember to push it in. If you don't push it in, it's not going to set it. Like I said, it's like a man, it has to be told to do it twice, otherwise it's not going to work. The second icon, heating of the hot water, again off as a default, twist it clockwise, eco, that's about 40 degrees. If I go into hot, that's around about 60 degrees, and if I twist it clockwise again, it will go to boost. Boost gives water priority then over the heating of the van. If I make a mistake, I can just press the back button and it'll always get me back to my main menu. The fourth icon on the top there, if I push that, it's say off, and I twist it, it will say vent. If I'm not using the hot water, if I'm not using the heat of the van, I can blow cool air through the van by selecting the vent option, push it in, and it's series numbers, 1 to a low blow, 10 to a gale, and that will blow cool air throughout the van. That can only work though if you're not using your heating and you're not using your hot water. If I go round the bottom, so push it in to get my icons back up again, and I'll twist it around to the bottom here, and again push it in, and I can go through a series, so it'll come up start, and I can set a timer, so my heating to come on at 6:30, twist it round to 30, and each time I have to push it in to go to the next option. and it comes up end, and I'll get it to end at 7:15 for demonstration purposes. So 7, push the button in, 15, push the button in. Do I want my heating on the van? If you do, select the temperature you want. If not, just push the button in again. I'll have some hot water though, that'll be nice. It'll ask me however I want to do it, off gas or electric. So I'll twist it to electric if I'm on hookup, keep it on gas. And it'll say on, and again, push the button in, and I've got a little timer up there. That's telling me that I've set it. Now that is just a one-off set. So once it's turned on at 6:30 and goes off at 7:15, we'd have to repeat that for the following day or for a different option. If I press the back button again, I'm just going to turn that vent off. So I've gone back to off, push the button in, because otherwise you're not going to be able to hear what I say. The second clock button there again, so once it's flashing, I can push a button in and I can adjust the time accordingly. So turning it anti-clockwise or clockwise, the circle dial, get to the time I want, push a button in, go to the next one, push a button in, and then if I press the back key, that time is set on that display there. And then the final one there is the spanner button, and this is just an offset. So this is a calibration for my heating, mainly done at a workshop. Our guys will have sorted that out for you. Temperature, Celsius to Fahrenheit, whichever way you want to work it. The brightness of this screen, so if you've got a bright light and it's disturbing you in the night, you can turn the screen down or you can get it really bright. Press the back key, we'll go back to our menu. 12 or 24 hours on the clock. A different language, you can do it in French, Spanish, Italian, but please don't give it back to me in Italian, I ain't got a clue. Index, that's for the guys down the workshop so they know what the serial numbers of the machine is, etc. And a factory reset, and again, if all else fails, some of the guys might ask you to do a factory reset, we can do that, and it just clears all the faults out of your appliance, and hopefully that gets us out of trouble. That should have put your heating right for you. If you still have any issues, give our workshop a call and we'd be more than happy to put it right for you. Hopefully this instruction video's sorted your problems out anyway. Thank you for watching. Check out my other instruction videos on our YouTube channel.